The Oklahoma City Blue has its 6-game winning streak snapped, surrendering a 20-point second-half lead to Greensboro. The Swarm outscoring the Blue 34-18 in the fourth quarter, holding OKC without a basket over the final 3.5 minutes.
A lot of times in the game where they played really well, made shots, executed. We had some periods of the game where we really caught a rhythm, but down the stretch there in the fourth quarter, we didn't execute well enough and didn't get enough stops going down the stretch of the game. So credit to Greensboro there, and we got to learn from this one and watch the film.
I think we just got to value those possessions as the game is close and the clock is winding down. You have less possessions. It becomes like a chess match, and we just got to execute and get something good out of each possession, And if not, if we don't get anything good, we can't turn the ball over because we got to let our defense get set. It's okay not to score in the last 3 minutes if the other team doesn't as well. So we just got to, get something good out of those last 3 possessions.
The Swarm grabbed an 11-point lead after one quarter by knocking down 6 of 14 threes and outscoring the Blue 10-0 on fast break opportunities. But the Blue responded with a run of 18 unanswered points in the second. Rod Edwards got it going with a 3-ball. Xavier Simpson then challenged the Swarm's big man, Nick Richards, who already had 4 blocks at this stage. Xavier then followed that up with a rip pass to Omer Yurtseven, who tallied 17 points, 14 rebounds for his 4th double-double of the season. Antonius Cleveland launched again from outside. He finished with 13 points. Yurtseven's follow shot gave the Blue the lead again, first time since the opening minutes. Vincent Edwards got into the act, one of 7 made threes for the Blue in the quarter. Rob Edwards finished off the 18-0 blitz. He scored 14 for the game. OKC scored a season-high 44 points in the frame to lead by 3 at the half, the bench accounting for 38 of those points.
Yeah, it started off a little slow. Once again, credit to Greensboro. I thought they came out with a lot of pop, and they were a little more physical and aggressive than us to start the game. And then, the guys came off the bench. The end of the second was really impressive, and it's a good group here. They root for each other. These arenas are quiet, so your bench has some energy and pop. I think that can kind of make its way out on the floor. So credit to those guys that came off the bench. Vince Edwards, comes in and makes 2 shots. He's in the right spots. He's communicating. And hadn't played in a couple games and hadn't played in the first half yet. So stuff like that's impressive, and it's important that the group understands the importance of that, in a team dynamic. So I thought that was strong, and that was good to see.
I think we're a close-knit group, even though we kind of just got together. It kind of doesn't feel like that. I feel like we've, been together for a while now, and it's a team. It's a family. That's the environment you get with OKC. And I think it kind of just rolls over to the team, and everyone's playing for each other. And I think that's why we've been successful. Like, we're together, we're a close-knit group, and we all support each other.
The Blue went on a 22-5 run in the third to stretch its lead to 20. Moses Brown dominated the quarter with 12 points and 5 rebounds on his way to a career-high tying 26 points, 17 boards, his 8th double-double in 9 games. Alexei Pokashevsky found Cleveland to give the Blue a double-digit lead. Ty Jerome connected on 2 of his 4 3-pointers in the third. He reached double figures with 14 points. Cleveland then fired the touchdown pass to Brown for a 16-point Blue advantage. Next possession, Brown, the defense inside. Pokashevsky breaks out for the coast-to-coast jaunt. After a timeout, watch the hustle to keep this one alive. Pokashevsky will finish to give OKC its largest lead, 20 points, with 4:30 to play in the third. The Swarm, though, chipped away. Nate Darling, with 2 of his 5 triples, cut the lead to 14 heading to the fourth, where the Blue offense pretty much shut down. The team connected on just 5 of 17 shots and turned the ball over 9 times, getting outscored in the fourth on points off turnovers, 13-2. Richards, with 20 points, 14 rebounds, and his 5th block, denied Pokashevsky with a minute to play. Grant Riller responded with a second chance 3-ball for the lead, his 3rd triple of the game, and his 20th points.
Our late game offense has not been great, and that's an area, as a coaching staff and as a team, that we got to clean up and feel confident in and know what we're getting in those situations. So I think when the game's flying up and down and it's in transition, we've been really effective, but you have to execute late in games and be able to play, a half-court game as well. So that's an area where we need to get better. I thought the guys, there wasn't anything individually that they did wrong in those circumstances. We're just going to have to be more efficient, more effective, scoring the ball late in the game.
The Blue did have 3 more chances to retake the lead or tie. Richards denied Jerome, but fell out of bounds with the rebound, setting up the first of 2 inbounds plays to Brown over the game's final 7 seconds.
I actually thought we executed well in both those situations, so credit to the guys on that. Had an opportunity on the under out of bounds to give Moses something close to the basket and weren't able to convert. And then, that short amount of time on the clock, all you got is a tip or something towards the rim, and I thought we actually got a decent attempt there. I'll have to go watch it again, but based on the circumstances. So we preach situations a lot, situational awareness, knowing we're going to be in close games going forward, and I thought we were actually pretty decent in both those stretches.
I think we just got to close out better, not turn the ball over down the stretch and execute better. And we're going to get teams best. We're a pretty good team in this bubble, and the other team knows it. So we got to be prepared to, get people's best and just learn from it.
Next up, a 2:30 Friday afternoon tip-off against Austin on ESPN+, followed by a nationally televised game against Delaware on NBA TV. That begins at 10:30 a.m. Saturday morning.